We're delighted to have this opportunity to provide you with an introduction to the Presbyterian Church of South Sudan. My name is Reverend Debbie Broxma, and I'm the Africa Area Coordinator for Presbyterian World Mission. PCUSA has a long history with Presbyterians in South Sudan, dating back to 1900. The mission work was holistic, emphasizing evangelism, education, and medicine. Its fruit was the establishment of the Presbyterian Church of South Sudan. Moderator, Right Reverend Peter Guy, and General Secretary, Reverend John Yor, lead the church, and we have 9 mission co-workers serving in South Sudan. Christy Boyd, Lynn and Sharon Candle, Jim McGill, Christy and Bob Rice, Nancy and Shelvis Smith-Mather, and Lisa Wagstaff. I'm sure most of us feel that our ministries are severely handicapped because of the pandemic. Whether it be evangelism, addressing structural racism, or visiting the homebound, it's difficult to engage in ministry. Our current challenges are real, but can you imagine what our church life would be like if we were trying to serve in a context of 6 decades of almost constant civil war and conflict? This has been the situation for our Presbyterian siblings in South Sudan. Many seeds of conflict, such as unequal development, were sown in the era of British and Egyptian colonial rule. From independence in 1956, there were only 11 years of relative peace before the eruption of civil war in 1983. Several layers of underlying issues caused the conflict. Racial tensions between blacks and Arabs, economic contentions surrounding control of the Nile and oil fields, the historical marginalization of the South, and imposition of Sharia law on the predominantly Christian South. Faced with a liberation movement in the South, the government of Sudan used a divide and conquer strategy to pit ethnic groups against each other, resulting in a division of the movement. This strategy has continued to have a lasting impact on the population. The most recent civil war, which had roots in these ethnic and political divisions, erupted less than 2 years after the South received independence in 2011. Although a shaky peace deal was signed earlier this year, intercommunal fighting has escalated. This violence, which has caused nearly 40% of the population to flee to refugee or internally displaced camps, has had brutal social and economic consequences, including traumatization of the population, severe hunger, and the collapse of already grossly inadequate social services, such as schools and health facilities. While the challenges for PCOSS have been mammoth, we want to provide you with a taste of the courageous work that they are doing to be the very hands and feet of Jesus Christ in this conflict-ridden country.